If you think these clashes recently are giving Civil War vibes, let's stop and remember what that energy was really about. Every time I come to DC, no matter how many times I've been here, I always come to the Lincoln Memorial and read the Gettysburg Address etched on the wall. I can actually recite it for you. The kids have to memorize it in school, so mom memorizes it too. And I'm in front of the White House right now doing that because it's hotter than a giddy up over there at the Lincoln Memorial. But it's so important to remember right now because Lincoln talks about what we fought for, why people gave their lives for this cause, why it's vital to our own survival that we honor and remember, why we defend this country with our own lives and appreciate how special it is. It's about freedom, understanding our American values, and respecting our collective humanity and the unique purpose of the USA. This was Lincoln's 1863 dedication of the Soldiers' National Cemetery in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, a reminder to the country of what we're doing here in the first place and why we fight so hard to preserve it. So here we go. 77 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we're engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We're met on a great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that the nation might live. It's altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men living and dead who struggled here have consecrated it, far above our poor power to add or detract. The world will little note nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us, the living rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion, that we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. So very worthy to remember these words and honor that sacrifice.